grave. Others say only a jawbone is born buried there or something. But what is considered to be Patrick's grave, the first time I was ever there, years and years ago, this is my 16th trip to Ireland. And years ago, the first time I ever got to be there, I walked up to look at that grave, and the first thing I saw is that first of all, it's shaped like a heart. I don't know if you know, that stone is shaped like a heart. And not out of, in any way, out of cultural disrespect or dishonoring in any way. What I did is, while nobody's around, it's raining and all the tourists were, they were, those wimpy tourists, they can't handle the rain. So they're running somewhere. And so I stepped up on that stone, and I said, Lord, I stand on your promise to this land that the harp will be heard, and that, Lord, even in the days of David, as he was known to play the harp around your ark, I ask you, Lord, to raise up in this place a presence known by the sound and that welcomes your presence. Lord, I want to just be one just in this innocence of this moment. I'm going to ask you, Lord, to bring the ark of your presence back to this land and let the harp be heard again. And I never knew anything other than just what I was praying out of spontaneity in my heart. But every time we go back there to that town, I feel that sense of quickening and awakening to just walk the streets and walk that hill and pray one more time. And even to the point that I feel like there was some sort of a marriage of God's heart to that place, simply because it's what it's acknowledged for. And honestly, if I can just be publicly honest here, I said, Lord, please awaken something here that causes the sound of Ireland to be heard, not a regurgitation of American music, or not something that's an expression of other lands, but let the sound of this land come alive again. I remember praying those things, and as a symbol of a covenant for that, I bought my wife a wedding ring there. And so every time that I look at that ring that my wife wears, I'm reminded of what I felt was a prophetic promise to the region, for that sound to be awakened, and the sound of the bride singing to the groom and the groom singing to the bride will be heard one day in Downpatrick. Yeah. And so what Patrick carried will no longer be down. Yeah. What Patrick carried will be rising up, and because it will be the ark of his presence being known in that land. And I speak that as a blessing over you guys. And I just thank the Lord for you. And I just pray that it just be the wonder of God that directs, the beauty of the Lord that directs everything that you do over there. And it always be a place that will know the goodness of God because it's so reflected in your lives. And don't ever try to be a pastor in a classical sense. There's nothing normal about you guys, so don't try to. Just go ahead and give the passions of your heart on that land, and let God be the awesome God that He is over there. Amen.